For most salespeople, revenue looks like the left side, a jagged cycle of closing deals, running out of leads, and scrambling to catch up. The alternative is a predictable pipeline, where lead flow is steady and income moves consistently upward. That sudden drop into revenue panic happens for a very specific reason: waiting to prospect until business is already slow. When the pipeline empties out, the immediate reaction is to start chasing random, untargeted leads just to get some activity on the board. To fix this, you have to change the foundation of how you prospect. Pipelines must be built intentionally, based on measurable, daily actions. They cannot be built emotionally out of desperation. The goal of this framework is simple: to engineer a repeatable process that generates new leads, new conversations, new meetings, and new opportunities every single week. By treating prospecting as a structured daily workflow rather than a last-minute chore, you remove the stress of an unpredictable month. You stop guessing where your next deal is coming from, and you take total control over your future income. Step 1 is the daily engine. Every single day, you need to pull exactly 10 new leads into your system, but sheer volume is useless without the right criteria. On a search tool like this, those 10 leads must perfectly fit your ideal customer profile. Filtering your search by industry fit, company size, and specific growth signals ensures you never waste time reaching out to the wrong people. Once you have the right target, you need the right timing. This is where trigger-based prospecting comes in. Instead of sending out cold messages and hoping for a reply, you prospect around events. Companies experiencing change are under pressure to adapt, which means they are highly ready to buy. You want to track events like new funding announcements, recent leadership changes, or sudden hiring surges. Another daily action is monitoring your competition. Look for individuals who are actively commenting on competitor posts, attending their webinars, or engaging with their content. These people are already problem-aware. They are actively researching solutions in your exact space, making them a much warmer opportunity than a completely cold lead. By combining strict filtering with these daily trigger events, your outreach hits the prospect at the exact moment they need your help. Your message is highly relevant, making it very difficult to ignore. Zooming out from the daily tasks, we hit our weekly requirements. Once a week, you need to export one single, highly focused target account list. This establishes a concrete weekly structure. Instead of broad researching for hospitality companies, you narrow your focus. A strong weekly list combines multiple criteria, like Florida hotels with aging commercial pool equipment. Next, you build a recent funding list for the week. When a business secures capital, they enter a rapid growth phase. They have to spend faster and hire faster, making them ideal targets. You also need to review your LinkedIn profile viewers. Treat these people as silent, warm leads. Buyer intent often appears quietly before any formal outreach even begins, so you need to categorize these key decision-makers weekly. Finally, we move to monthly optimization. Every 30 days, you review your data to ruthlessly prune your lists. If an industry has a consistently low reply rate, cut it completely. You also continually refine your targeting by analyzing your wins. Look closely at the deals that close the fastest and easiest, and adjust your ideal customer profile to match those patterns. To prevent your pipeline from becoming fragile and overly dependent on a single channel, integrate one entirely new lead source every month. This could be a partner list, an industry association, or a webinar audience. These consistent weekly targeting habits and monthly pruning exercises do one very specific thing. They aggressively protect your valuable time, ensuring you only spend your energy on buyers who are ready to move forward. This funnel illustrates a larger reality. Sales is governed by strict mathematical ratios. Your pipeline is a top-down structure where your daily inputs dictate your final output. Even with highly qualified leads, there is a natural drop-off. If you put 100 strong prospects into the top of the system, that volume degrades as people filter themselves out, eventually yielding about 20 engaged conversations. The math continues from there. Those 20 conversations convert into roughly 8 actual booked meetings. From those meetings, you generate about 3 formal proposals, and out of those 3 proposals, you earn your final result. It takes a massive amount of high-quality activity at the top of the funnel to produce a single win at the bottom. This math only holds up if you execute correctly. If you target too broadly, pitch immediately without building trust, or fail to track your metrics, these conversion ratios break down. Because sales operates as a strict number system, any weakness or lack of discipline at the top of your funnel guarantees a collapse in revenue at the bottom. This is the predictable pipeline system. It is an integrated engine built on tracking daily trigger events, exporting weekly precision targets, and optimizing your data every month. Operating on sheer motivation or panic eventually leads to burnout, but committing to a measurable, repeatable system provides absolute predictability. Ultimately, your future income is entirely dictated by the quality and the quantity of the leads you input today. To build out your own predictable systems and access more actionable pipeline resources, go to bizrocket.substack.com and subscribe today.